News by Herald Goa, page number 1, news dated 9th of March 2023. NGO tears Margao's ODP 2031 apart for blatant misallocation of commercial zones. Article by Team Herald. After activists found glaring mistakes in the Margao Outline Development Plan 2031 (ODP), and amidst allegations that the ODP violates urban and regional development plans formulation and implementation guidelines, the South Goa Planning and Development Authority (SGPDA) has decided to verify these claims with the inspections on March 10. NGO called Goyche Fudle Pidke Khatir (GFPK) had filed a memorandum with SGPDA in January, raising nearly 28 objections. Jack Mascarenhas, GFPK president, said the SGDPA has asked them to be present for the site inspections tomorrow. We demand that the SGDPA seriously consider our objections to this draft ODP 2031 and scrap it completely. Research-based sustainable development should be planned as per the available national guidelines, starting with formulating a land use policy for our state along with the State-Perspective-Plan, said Mascarenhas. Claiming that the SGDPA has carried out serious procedural blunders, GFPK slammed the major cartographic errors in a map prepared by private company Turbo Sketch for the Margao ODP, which shows roads with dead ends and railway lines with disjointed tracks in town. GFPK has demanded criminal proceedings on all 4 signatories to this plan who failed to identify the deficiencies. Former Chairman Wilfred Disa, Ranjit M. Borkar, R. Paulo Gomes and Prakash M. Naik. Experts should have been consulted before preparing this ODP 2031, which should have also been explained to the citizens, said Mascarenhas. As pointed out by GFPK, this draft ODP has done away with protection of heritage sites in Margao. A Sal River tributary that flows into Margao has been shown as blocked and reduced in width on the draft ODP 2031 in comparison with the ODP 2016. The ODP signals the destruction of the green lungs of Margao town, filling up of low-lying areas and Comunidad paddy fields. Several paddy fields are shown as settlement zones with a 6-meter wide road to facilitate conversion of these low-lying areas located next to the Manohar Parrikar Sports Complex at Naveli. Paddy fields behind MLA Vijay Sardesai's residence in Fatorda are shown as settlement zones, defying the recognition of green and cultivable land, the NGO pointed out. Based on discrepancies found by GFPK in the draft ODP 2031, these are the following areas as shown as commercial zones on the plan. Number 1, parts of Rajendra Prasad Stadium. Number 2, paddy fields opposite Margao railway station are shown as commercial C1 zone with 250 FAR. Number 3, low-lying paddy fields on banks of River Sal. Number 4, portion of land in the market is shown as commercial zone. Number 5, paddy fields along Ring Road in Komba are shown as C1 with 200 FAR and C2 with 150 FAR. Number 6, at Ambaji, hilly orchard land is shown as commercial C1 zone. It may be noted here that Goa as a state has the worst SDG index score for the SDG 13, which is climate action, and therefore it is more than essential that land use changes and allotment of higher FAR or higher density without any primary and prerequisite studies can irreversibly jeopardize the Margao city for posterity, with lopsided development and emerging chaos in the city. We align with the vision for livable and efficient cities. We therefore demand that the SGPDA should seriously consider our above objections on this draft ODP 2031 of Margao and totally scrap it. Further, a study based on sustainable development needs to be planned as per available national guidelines, starting with formulating a land use policy for our state, along with the State-Perspective-Plan, aligning with the United Nations and our national mandate on LSDGs and the constitutional mandate of the 73rd and 74th Amendment and the 11th and 12th Schedule.